What's the most unexpected way you found love and healing? The cafe that changed everything. I never thought love, real love, would arrive when I was scraping coffee stains off tables and counting coins just to afford rent. But life has a funny way of surprising you when you're not looking for it. I worked at this tiny cafe tucked between a hardware store and a dry cleaner. It wasn't glamorous, peeling wallpaper, flickering lights, and a coffee machine older than me, but it was my safe space after everything that happened with my family. See, I was the youngest of three. My brother Daniel was the golden boy, varsity athlete, scholarship student, my parents' pride. My sister Mia was the artist, the one with talent bursting from her fingertips. I was background noise, invisible unless someone needed a favor. After Dad passed away, everything cracked wide open. Mum changed. She carried her grief like an invisible shield, and somehow I became the easiest person to forget. I tried to stay to help, but it always felt like I was standing outside a window, watching them live without me, so I left. I didn't have a plan, just a mattress on the floor, curtains that barely fit the windows, and a room that echoed when I cried. But it was mine. The walls didn't ask for anything, and the silence for once felt like peace. The cafe didn't pay much, but I liked its rhythm. The soft clatter of mugs, the hum of quiet conversations, and the little bell that chimed when someone walked in. That's when I noticed her. She came in like clockwork. Always ordered the same thing. Oat milk, latte, no sugar, extra cinnamon. She had this stillness about her, the kind that made you wonder what she'd been through. Her smile was gentle, almost guarded, and her eyes, they held stories, ones she wasn't ready to tell. It started small. She'd sit by the window, scribbling in her notebook, and I'd refill her coffee, pretending not to glance at the pages when she wasn't looking. I started recognizing her sketches, some of the cafe, sometimes me. One rainy afternoon, the place was empty except for her. The power flickered, the storm rattled the windows, and for the first time she invited me to sit with her. We talked for hours, about books, music, the ache of being overlooked by your own family. Turns out she left home at 17 after her dad told her she'd never amount to anything because she didn't want to be a lawyer like him. Our stories overlapped in quiet, painful ways. Weeks turned into months. She started leaving small sketches for me behind the counter. A drawing of me brewing coffee, one of my chipped apartment keys. Even a silly cartoon of me tripping over my shoelaces. I didn't realize I was falling for her until the day my mum showed up at the cafe. She hadn't called, hadn't texted in over a year. But there she was, standing awkwardly by the pastry case, holding a plastic bag of my old things, some sweaters, photo albums, and a note scribbled on the back of an electric bill. She said she wanted to reconnect, that she missed me. But as we talked, I realized she didn't really know me anymore. She only came because she heard Daniel got a big job offer abroad, and Mia was engaged, and suddenly, I was the only one left nearby. Part of me wanted to say yes, to fall back into the old pattern of chasing